Hello, hello, hello. I don't know why my hats always tilt to one side more than the others. Weird how that happens. All my hats do the exact same thing. That's weird. But anyway, hey, it is not necessarily just our 1 year anniversary, but September made our 1 year, and October solidified that we were something. It solidified that we were moving in a community. We were moving in a group. We have motivated each other this year. We have set a standard for our health, and we have progressed. Regardless how many steps you've taken a step. And sometimes that's what it boils down to. Taking the first step and then adding steps as you go. So we know in this weight loss thing, you have to be challenged. So by now, you have seen the 72-hour fasting reset. Fasting is, oh my goodness, it is one of the most underutilized, powerful tool. We know if we're a believer, it's not because we ought to fast and pray. When you fast and pray is the way that the Bible references it. It is an encouragement, a charge to us living a holy and acceptable life, because he said there are these things that only come out through fasting and praying. So if we just cling to that truth, and God tells us to do this for our spiritual sake, and we understand the benefits of fasting when we're in the midst of who he is and hearing what he's speaking to us and him correcting us, walking in a spirit of repentance. So many things have come from fasting for me. It can be day one and God's like, oh, okay, you with me now? And he'll just take my life in a totally different direction. So if that principle is applied in our spiritual walk and it has benefits, imagine if we combine the two. Because we do know that fasting is typically assigned to be an abstinence from any good thing, anything that tastes good across your lips. And there are other forms that people use, but a true holy biblical fast typically is assigned to us with the abstaining of foods, okay? Abstaining from eating solid foods, okay? So if we utilize that same principle and we apply that into our health journey, don't you know the benefits that will come along with it? I have listed the benefits that I have studied, but just for in my own life, you are looking at someone who fasted 23-1. That means I fasted 23 hours and I had a 1 hour window because I ate OMAD 1 meal a day. And it transformed my weight loss. It elevated my weight loss. And I grew into it, but it was one day cold turkey. So I was at a 16-8, meaning 16-hour fast, 8-hour window to eat for 3 months. And I lost 50 pounds. But I had a lot of weight to lose. But when I went to OMAD, where I was fasting 23-1, I didn't deal with the blood sugar spikes, because oftentimes that's what happens when we eat those 3 meals back to back. And by the way, this is a faith-based program, meaning I'm not giving you clinical nutrition advice or medical advice. I'm giving you my own lived experiences and seeing my research that allowed me to arrive at the place that I did, because you guys saw me transform right before your eyes. It's not a gimmick. It was not a game. You know I didn't get shots. You know I didn't have surgery. You know I didn't, well, you don't know any of those things. But I've lived it out, and I've been so transparent about everything. So why would I lead you into deception in any other way? But those people who take shots, those people who take a pill, those people who had surgery, they'll tell you at the end of the day, it still comes down to their food. It comes down to their food intake. So I said all that to say, this is my lived experience. I couldn't tell you this if I hadn't walked this journey. I don't even think the Lord will want me to get up here and lie about something that I didn't experience for myself. So I'm saying that to say, because I've been there, fasting, intermittent fasting is going to elevate your results. And I also put, if you want to see elevated results, guess what you should do? We should limit our carb intake. And guess what else that would elevate it? You add one movement a day. I'm going to walk 30 minutes a day. I'm going to walk 20 minutes a day. I'm going to walk on my break. And you're going to see a whole new and get a whole new picture of what your life could look like in 2025. There is no gatekeeping. My life coach said that to us the other night. She said, there ain't no gatekeeping over here. Everything that I have, you're going to get. Because God gave it to me so you can take some shortcuts along the way. So you don't have to run into the brick walls that I ran into. Okay? So, y'all, you are going to want to be a part of this 72-hour fast. I am going to go live probably today. I will probably go live on Thursday. Go live. We're going to talk through this for no more than 15 minutes. I'm going to write down my notes. And I'm going to make sure that I stay on task. So tune in on Thursday. So if today is today the 23rd? Tomorrow is the 24th. So Thursday should be the 25th, if I'm thinking right. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to meet you guys live. So come in the room. Let's have a conversation about how we can start now implementing things that we want to see take on a life of its own in 2025. I'm not hearing another day of excuses. I'm not hearing another moment of I can't. Where there is a willingness, there is always a way. So we're going to get out of our own heads. We are going to accept this challenge. And we're going to Speedy Gonzalez ahead. So I'm Ayana, no longer weighted. I am on my walking journey. Are you guys drinking your water? I find myself going to the bathroom all the time. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing to begin to flush my body, clean it out. And I told you, drinking water is a natural detox in itself. You don't have to go out and purchase an $80 detox system. It's not necessary. And that's one way I can help you help you, I can help you, is because I did it in my own life. I bought those detoxes thinking that was going to change, but I didn't change my habits along with it. So it left me where it found me. So I would do a detox, lose 5 pounds, go back to eating everything I was eating before then, and find myself back at the start. So anyway, Ayana, no longer weighted. Let's challenge ourselves for 3 days. 6 a.m., 6 p.m., starting October 27th through October 29th. 6A to 6P. You can do hard things. You can do hard things. I'm Ayana, no longer weighted. Bye.